our Lord 1305, on the 25th of March, in the city of Pittsburgh, a series of strange events took place. A barber, Theodore Schneider, awoke early to the smell of fresh baked bread. Ah, goody, fresh baked bread. I am gaga about it. Absolute gaga.
I'll give you gaga, you drunk. Drunk last night. Drunk the night before. Drunk.
Nothing like fresh baked bread. It tastes so good. Tell me, Liebchen, darling, what kind of a bread is this?
Leave me alone, you punk! Drop dead!
There is something in the bread.
What's in the bread, you filth? You barber pig! What? Eat! What?
It's a nose, unfortunately. On the same morning, Nathan Naspicker also awoke. He looked in the mirror to examine a pimple, and he noticed something was wrong. There was a smooth, flat surface where his nose should have been. Good grief! Gee, gosh, golly, boy, oh boy! And also, holy titsery! Captain, I want to report a theft. A robbery! A plot! It's gone! It's vanished! What? Gone? Vanished? What's gone? What's vanished? My nose. My nose is missing! Oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that, Mac. Where did you see it last? On my face, Captain. Smack on my very face! What do you know? Isn't that something? But where on your face, Mac? Precisely where on your face? Look here, Captain. This is an emergency. I want action, and I want it now. Sure thing, Mac. You betcha. You certainly betcha. Yes, sirree. Hey, Murphy. An all-points alarm on a missing nose. Use tear gas. Police brutality? Yeah. Use a little bit police brutality. His nose is blown. Naspicker left the police station. It was then, glancing across the street, that he saw what was without a doubt his nose. He recognized it instantly. But alas, the nose was all dressed up in the uniform of a major general. Very embarrassing. Excuse me, sir. Sir?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Look, this may sound silly, but well, aren't you my nose?
Aren't I You are what?
Aren't you my nose? Aren't you my darling little itsy bitsy cute little nose?
Itsy bitsy little nose. Dear man, I am a major general.
Now, wait a minute. Are you telling me I don't know my own nose?
A nose is a nose is a nose. Now, read it!
Naspicker had always been interested in ladies. There was so much you could do with them. For a brief moment, he forgot his plight, and when he turned back, his nose had run off. Meanwhile, the alarm was out and the search was on. Bells rang, whistles blew, sirens howled, women screamed, windows broke, stocks declined, faces fell. No nose turned up. At least, no nose to speak of. Naspicker went back to his room. He knew he would never see his nose again, knew he would never be able to marry Rosie Glatzbaum, rich, fat fiancée, knew he would never be able to face the boys in the office again. Suddenly, knack, knack. Did you hear it? All of a suddenly, there was a knock at the door.
Peace officer. You're the fellow that complained of a runaway nose?
I am.
This it?
My nose! My nose is back! Whoopee! 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 Nosy! Nosy! Becky! Whoopee! Schnoopsy! Schnoopsy! Poopsy! Naspicker was tickled pink. What a day. The next morning, and this is the most fantastic part of a most fantastic story, the next morning, Naspicker found his nose back on his face, and in the right place, too. Which just goes to show. He was so pleased, he decided to go to a barber shop for a shave. Now, are we supposed to believe all this? Noses appearing and disappearing and reappearing just like that? And what did the barber have to do with it all? How did the nose get in his bread, and when and where? And most important, was it the same nose? Yes, was it the same down-tootin', strictly identical nose? See what I mean? I don't get it. Maybe it's just a hoax. Nothing in the national interest. Just lots of hooey and baloney. And yet, you know, such things do happen. The government hushes it up, of course. But they do happen. Believe me.